Recently, we've been getting a lot of updates for Modern Warfare 2, DMZ, and Warzone. We got a patch yesterday and another update today. They also removed Building 21 today. We're going to go over all that information, and there's limited time items that have returned. As always, we're going to be covering all the news in this video in a rapid style format. That way you can quickly watch this video and get right back into game. If you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you left a like or a comment, thank you a ton. This was tweeted out by Infinity Ward today. We're aware of an issue where some players are still seeing errors with Mastery Camo progression. We're actively investigating the cause of this, and in the meantime, please refer to our Trello board for live issue tracking. So I've got a lot of comments recently of people telling me platinum camos aren't working for them, the long shots aren't tracking, and a lot of other different camo issues. A lot of times that's just a visual issue, and you're actually still able to get the platinum camo if you get a long shots. However, I think there are some people who do just straight up have some bugged out camos. Infinity Ward is aware of this, and they're trying to get it fixed, so keep that in mind. There was a new Modern Warfare 2 Amazon Prime drop, so if you got Amazon Prime and you go to the link down below and you link your accounts, you're going to get the Showdown bundle completely free. These blueprints look kind of okay. They're not super cool, but I mean, they're free. If you got Amazon Prime, just link your account and get them. No, these aren't exclusive rewards. This is a bundle that's been in the shop before, and if you've already bought it and you link your account, nothing's going to happen because you already have these items. If you're one of the many people who missed out on the limited time soap charm for Modern Warfare 2, there's a new way to get it, but you have to act really quickly. This was tweeted out by the Call of Duty UK Twitter, and the Germany Twitter tweeted it out as well. McTavish has a special message for you. Drop a soap emoji in the replies below, and we'll dish out some more soap code charms to some lucky people via DM. Then they replied, only one reply per person, and make sure your DMs are open. Only comments by the 21st of December will be valid, and we appreciate your patience as we send out codes over the upcoming weeks. Good luck. So if you do go to these Twitter pages, and I'm going to have them linked below, and you send that soap code emoji as a reply, there's a chance in the next upcoming weeks you will get a code in your email. For things like this that are extremely time sensitive, I'll always let you guys know immediately on Twitter. Within 30 minutes of them tweeting this out, I had already retweeted it and directed people towards it. So if you don't want to miss out on anything that's really time sensitive, I recommend you following me on Twitter because that will be almost posted immediately. Then we have an insanely big Warzone change that just came out of nowhere. I really didn't expect for them to drop this today. This coming from Raven Software over on Twitter. Have a holly jolly Warzone 2. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a loadout drop grenade now available at buy stations all across Al Mazrah. This is what they followed up with it. Loadout drop grenades are currently enabled in Battle Royale for players to purchase via buy station. Pricing below. Solos is going to be 8,000, duos is 16,000, trios is 24,000, and then quads is $32,000 for the grenade. The future of this feature will depend on the feedback we receive and the overall impact on Battle Royale experience in Modern Warfare 2. In the meantime, enjoy. So yeah, out of nowhere today, they just added back the loadout grenade. This is one of the most controversial changes going from Warzone 1 to Warzone 2. There was a lot of people upset that there was no sort of loadout grenade or anything like that. And it's back in game out of nowhere today. So you can log in now and experience this. These are the patch notes from yesterday's update on December 19th. Fix an issue where players were able to save blueprints from private matches and showcase. There was a bug where you could go into anyone's showcase weapon and you could save that as a blueprint for yourself. Even if it was a camo you didn't own, a blueprint you didn't own, you could do the same thing in private match. That has now been fixed. Fix an issue that could affect the Ballistica bullet spread when ADS. Fix an issue with the Gaz operator skin Grass Ops not appearing as purchased when unlocked. Fix an issue that caused lingering smoke to disappear when ADS during an active SAE. Fix an issue that prevented players from selecting a blueprint after leaving a match early. Fix an issue that caused Steam friends to not appear with their Steam ID rather than their intended nickname. Fix an issue preventing players from selecting the correct number of Battle Pass tokens to purchase. Then we got the Warzone updates. Buy station. Reduce the cost of primary loadout weapons from 2,500 down from 500. Bug fixes. Fix an issue that caused Champion's Quest element negative effects to remain on screen after dropping them outside the playable boundaries. That's for the Warzone nuke. That doesn't really affect a ton of people. Then we've got DMZ fixes. Fix an issue that prevented players from unequipping an insured weapon if their contraband inventory was full. Then for the next section, some of this they've already told us about. The new stuff is the chance to encounter multiple circles in Battle Royale has been reduced to 15%, down from 33%. Then for bug fixes, fix an issue that caused players to unintentionally lose a small amount of cash when equipping a loadout. The rest of the stuff here we covered in our last video. They also tweeted this out. Yesterday's update addressed an issue with player ID display on Steam, but may have defaulted your show Steam alias setting to off. Please be sure it is on to see full Steam IDs. Very small change, but they did tweet this out. Then one of the biggest things to happen today is Building 21 has already been deactivated. If we go over to Infinity Ward on Twitter, they tweeted this out. Building 21 has entered lockdown after significant infiltration. Access cards are disabled, but will be operational within the week. Prepare accordingly, hashtag DMZ. So if you load in game right now, go to DMZ. You can't go to Building 21 even if you have an access key card. When they tweeted out yesterday, they did tell us that Building 21 was going to be limited time, but I didn't think it was only going to be for 24 hours. Right now in game, it says it's going to be about 70 plus hours before Building 21 goes live again. That's roughly 3 days. What it looks like is there's only going to be certain days of the week that you're going to be able to access Building 21. I find it really interesting that this is how they're going to do this. I'm not a huge fan of it. When I woke up this morning, since Building 21 is new, I was excited to log in game and start grinding it again. However, I've got to wait 3 separate days. And with a mode like Building 21, I'm not even sure I'm going to be as hyped to play it once it comes 3 days from now. If you got to wait and kind of schedule your week around when Building 21 is going to be playable, that's not really the best gameplay mechanic, because there's people who work throughout the week. They work, 5 to 7 days a week, and being able to play Building 21 when it's available, if they've only got a couple days of the week that they're free to play, they might just miss out for week after week playing Building 21. I understand making it limited time, but if they're going to do something like that, I think it'd probably be more beneficial to make it available more days out of the week than what it's not. So yeah, that's what's going on with Building 21. No, it's not been removed from the game. You can't play it right now, but it will be active 3 days from now, and it's probably going to be active for one single day. Then you're going to have to wait a set amount of time before you can play it again. It does give you time to farm up these keys. And do you still plan to play Building 21 when it makes its return 3 days from now? Also, how did you feel about any of the other changes in this video? The massive one being the loadout markers making its return into Warzone 2. That's going to change how that game plays a ton. As always, if you want to keep up to date with anything happening in Modern Warfare 2, DMZ, or Warzone 2, this is the channel to find it. Anytime there's new news, we're going to make a rapid style video. That way you can quickly watch the video and get right back into game. If you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate it. If you left a like or a comment, thank you a ton. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.